Hi friends, my name is Christina Grozick and I'm with the documentary Going And Going is a journey about sound, and we hope that it will inspire people to consider their relationship with it. So to celebrate the release of the film, it's out now. If you're like, well, where can I see it? You can always go to goingomefilm.com. We've got all of the current platforms that are available on the site, so you can check those out, and we will be adding more. So come back and check regularly. But to celebrate, our really good friend, Shawn Aceto, was so generous and amazing in putting together a one-of-a-kind going gong that we are going to give away here shortly. And Rachel Sauer from the Going Home Collective is going to draw the winner. And Shawn Aceto, I've got to tell you, thank you so much for everything that you do. I mean, not only does your craftsmanship and your work touch the soul, but I mean, having you as a friend, I'm not going to talk too much about it right now because every time we talk, I start crying in a good way. So I'm not going to go any further than what I just did. But how about if you tell us a little bit about the gong that you created?
Okay, so we wanted to do something special, something one of a kind that I've not done before. And as you know from your visit, I do ride motorcycles, and one of the guys that I follow on Instagram is an engraver. His name is Dago Day, and he does this really amazing, technical, crazy stuff. And one of the techniques that they use in engraving is called frosting, and that's like all these little dots. I said, "Oh, let me try that." So I did it. I hammered it out, and painfully, hours and hours, just a little dimpling marks. So many per circle per extra spot there, and it did a little trim around the side there, and it kind of pops. My intention was originally to polish in the middle, but I like the contrast of this better. If you've tried to photograph gongs, it's highly difficult. It's really hard to get the right lighting, the right reflection, and all that. And then I did kind of a brushed feature out to the side there, so it really grabs the light. It just shimmers. And one of the cool things about making gongs is I'll make them. They'll hang out. I'll bring them home. I'll play them. I'll record them, and then they sit. And while they sit, the metal is still coalescing. It's coming into being, and it's really kind of creating a cohesion within itself. And sometimes, if you leave them alone a long time, they sound very different. And this one, if you heard the recording and you wanted it and you thought it sounded good, then you were in for a real treat. I'll try to do a video later on tonight or tomorrow before it ships out to its new home. But it is pure magic, absolute magic. It's going to be a delight for everyone that gets it. Part of my original intent with this was that the sound that comes out of it had that stable Om sound. When you hear people chanting that sacred syllable, it has that steady tone, and it has that, and it sits underneath everything else, while all the mid and high harmonics are activated. So it's really quite magical. I'm pretty happy with it.
Well, it is absolutely spectacular, and man, you got me. You got me again. Ah, all right. Well, I know somebody out there is waiting. Thank you, Shawn. Thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you for the offer of this gong and this giveaway, and just thank you for your friendship. Like, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. Like, literally. And
Lots of good stories.
I'm never going to talk to you unless I have tissue. And I know I've said that in the past, but I'm going to have to adopt that into my world here. But Rachel, are we ready, you guys? Let's pick the winner and find out who's going to win this amazing gong. It's so beautiful.
And the winner is Dan Jeffrey.
All right. Who is it again?
Yay.
Dan Jeffrey.
Oh, higher maybe. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, congratulations, Dan. Congratulations. And wow, thank you to everyone that helped to support this giveaway. Thank you for everyone that is, going to Shawn's work and giving the thumbs up and asking about his different gongs. I mean, clearly you can see the way that, his work has impacted me for sure, and I know so many other people feel that way too. So, if you guys want to continue supporting the film, we could use the help for sure. So, if you like any of the social media stuff, if you share it, if you've seen it already and you want to do a rating on it, if you haven't seen it, maybe check it out, or if you'd like to host some kind of group screening. So whether that's a wellness conference, a medical conference at your local theater. I know we've got something coming up next week in Kent, Ohio at Snap Fitness. That's sold out. They're going to do a private screening there. Something in Columbus, Ohio coming up. We've got a group in New Zealand that's showing it and a group in Australia that's going to be showing it. And we're talking with a couple of others. So if you're interested, we would love to talk to you. And Shawn, tell us what are you working on now and how can people find you? How can people keep up?
Well, I cannot lie. I like big gongs. So right now I'm working on, this is my 52-inch. I've just finished that. I got a 62-inch version that I'll be working on soon, as soon as I can get some extra hands on it. You can find me on Instagram and on Facebook, Shawn Aceto Sounds, and I update pretty regularly. I have a website, ShawnAcetoSounds.com. Also, that tends to lag in the department a little bit of priorities. I don't like to sit down and do that. I feel like I'm not doing anything when I'm sitting in front of the computer. But that's what I'm working on now. I got a whole bunch of inventory, and it's all waiting for good homes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, whoever gets any of them will be very, very fortunate and lucky. And congratulations again to Dan for winning this amazing gong, this one of a kind going gong. You are a very lucky man. So thank you to everyone for your support and your love and your goodness. And Shawn, thank you again for everything.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And thank you, Rachel, for being so willing to draw the winners. So Dan, you should thank Rachel as well. So, all right, everyone, thank you again, and
Thank you.
we'll see you soon.
Take care.